Those stats hardly failed. In fact, he hasn't failed.
He's the only player to get over 400 runs in the series. But he knows he's got a real challenger. India trailing by 254. He's away. First boundary of the morning. The 150 comes up and Kohli off the mark.
It's the first runs of the day, in fact, coming from the bat of the Indian captain, and that's a very good shot. He's been patient, he's been waiting for his opportunity, he's ducked under the bouncers, he's then gone inside the off stump. Not this time though. Gets into position very quickly. And with a straight bat.
Will come out next. 4 more. There's no third man.
Yeah, he just opened the face on that. The outfield is so quick. There's bounce and pace in this pitch, so you can just use that bounce. And he has such magnificent hands. At the last second, he'll just open the blade of the bat, just there, and I'll take 4.
Yes, he knows exactly where the fielders are. And it's a shot he plays on a regular basis in a one-day game. 4 more. It's such a quick outfield. There was bounce there, but Kohli was in control.
Where do you get a third man in from? That's the question. Or does Cook feel happy that he's fending out there? Kohli has moved swiftly to 13. And Cook's thinking, keep going out there. You might nick one. Kohli's thinking, running it off the face for 4.
Well, I don't think that gully is going to be of much use. If the edge is going to be there, it's going to go towards third slip. So he might be better off having a third slip, or that man put to third man, deep third man.
Kids as well on a Saturday. Against the spin, but lovely shot from Virat Kohli.
Yeah, a little fuller, so he can smother the ball, and does, and keeps it down. 181 for 2.
Bowler. There you go again, Virat Kohli. Unstoppable. Had a big setback this morning in the dismissal of Pujara, but it hasn't stopped the Indian batsman from scoring quickly now. Much.
Down.
Misfield from Butler brings a cheer around the Wankhede as India's captain Virat Kohli goes through to another 50.
Yeah, that was the start attraction for the Super Saturday for all these fans to come and see Virat Kohli. See Virat Kohli get on. 100 has got to 50 now, but just to see him get runs. He's played that fine enough. The tall man won't get there. It doesn't. That's going to be 4.
Well, that is a terrific shot. He knew that the ball was going to turn. He knew that there was going to be just a little more room around the off stump. But he's made good use of the crease. Look how far and how deep he's gone into the crease. There was a backward point, but it hit it away from him as well.
Virat Kohli is on strike, batting on 60. Moeen Ali round the wicket to the right-hander.
He's got an interesting decision to make, Cook, in the Indian innings.
And they're in the field. Virat Kohli didn't take the new ball until it was 121 overs old. Cook will be thinking that now. Rashid's bowled a 14 over spell. Moeen Ali's into his 12th over.
Try and show you all the wickets that the spinners have picked. Oh, good shot that Virat Kohli pulling out the sweep shot, which he normally doesn't play. Perfectly executed on that occasion.
And that's why I don't mind this tactic from Rashid. Kohli can sense here that the game is just turned against his side a little. He'll want to get on with things. He'll want to score runs himself. Not easy out of the rough outside leg stump with the ball spinning. I think that is a cotton bowl chance put down by Rashid. He took a very sharp chance earlier off Murali Vijay. I reckon this was another.
Well, that's why I asked what's his reputation as a fielder.
He scored 8 runs of the over, Virat Kohli. 319 for 6.
Goes fine. Will get to the boundary as well. And Virat Kohli making sure that he lets everyone know it's come off the bat.
Yeah, way down the leg side. And he had one man to beat, which was Moeen Ali at 45. That was beating everyone. Toe end of the bat. Gets it away fine.
Off the situation.
Short ball gets the treatment. That's smacked by Kohli. Race to the fence. Boundary to end the over. 355 for 6. Cuts this time to the fence. Just played it that bit later.
I don't know whether Rashid is tiring. He's into his 35th over now, but the last 2 overs he's been short. And he can be anything on this pitch but short and give the batsman time to get back and cut as Kohli has done here.
See the difference from the previous shot. Played it so much later. Jennings had no chance on that occasion. Chanting Kohli, Kohli from the stands. 6 short of 100 here.
And the line has been consistently outside off stump. It's become predictable. So Virat Kohli picking a spot. Again, you can see a better length, but outside off stump.
Putting in a good performance here at the Wankhede Stadium.
Misfielded, and Kohli will get through. It's a super Saturday 100 for King Kohli, and all of India stand to the great man.
Yes, absolutely wonderful 100. He's simply not allowed the England bowlers to get on top. This is a pitch where the ball has turned and turned appreciably at times, but the way Virat Kohli has batted, it has looked as if the ball's coming straight through. This is a magnificent 100. 15th 100 in Test match cricket.
Smashed away. He means business now. Personal milestone put to bed. Now it's all about getting a first innings lead.
Yeah, this is a celebratory shot.
Hard, hit with fast hands, hit with speed. The extra ball goes for 4. Kohli on the charge, 385 for 7.
Fully off the pitch.
Hit away. That one was definitely off the bat. Same result, 4 more.
Well, he's a little tired now. You've got to understand, how many overs has he been bowling consecutively? 28 over non-stop. Come on.
Spinners in long spell.
That's gone away as well off the outside edge. Jennings gives chase, and Jayant Yadav comes back for 3.
With that.
Beautiful shot. Wokes is unhappy that there was no dive from Rashid, but I think this beat Rashid. It was firmly hit, sweetly hit. Signs of frustration out in the middle from England.
Shot of a man who's batted the whole day today. Came into bat the second ball, third ball of the morning. Nicely controlled, full face of the blade. Glorious, absolutely glorious from Virat Kohli. Yes, it was over-pitched on leg stump, but he split the field in the deep with precision. He's carving the attack apart now.
He is, and he might remember all those tough times in England in 2014 where Anderson was all over him like a rash, with the ball swinging and seaming. Very different now. Ball doing very little, even this second new ball, maybe a hint of swing for an over or two. There on that line that he was troubled so frequently in England, now he's very, very certain of himself.
Deep had no chance.
Well, he's looking a little tired now, Adil Rashid. See that last ball? It was almost like he was rolling it over, trying to get it there. 2,000 runs as captain from Virat Kohli. So what does Virat Kohli do? He hits a boundary.
Gets to the 150 with a classic straight drive. Fifth time he's got past 150, the Indian captain. It was a half volley, all right, but it still had to be dispatched. And look at the appreciation from the dressing room and the Dholakwalas.
Just go all the way. It's a very short boundary there. It does.
It's a useful chase for Anderson. It'll get him loose because I think he's about to replace Moeen Ali at the pavilion end.
Shot. A whip of the wrist, and where she goes into the fence. That's a full toss. Still needed to be put into the gap. 500 comes up for India.
Missed out a couple of times yesterday, the full tosses, but here it was dispatched in style, right from the meat of the bat. Virat Kohli's highest score against England. We show too many graphics about the average.
That's four. Runs coming thick and fast now. And this partnership really motoring along. It's a record partnership for the 8th wicket already. 163 now.
They're scoring at 5 and over. And plenty of boundaries this morning.
Yep. Doesn't really matter where you put the field. They'll find the gap. These two. They've played magnificently.
Stokes can't prevent it. It's a measure of the power and the timing.
If he can't get it, no one can. Cook can't work out how he set a field on the offside and the ball's gone leg side. Flick it up.
It's gone very fine and will go for 4. Huge cheers now as Kohli moves to 195. 548 for 7. Mumbai rises to Virat Kohli. It's a double 100 for India's captain. His 3rd in 2016. A wonderful innings. He is in the form of his life.
He sure is. This ground has got some names of some very great players all around it. Stands from Tendulkar to Gavaskar and now to Kohli. Not many of them would have played an innings better than that one. That is sensational. That is a touch of genius.
That is an outstanding innings. Absolutely magnificent. A double 100. The third time he's got a double-hundred this year as captain. 200 against the West Indies, 200 against New Zealand, 200 now here against England. And the year is not even complete. There's one more test to go.
7 after England got 400 and he's just chipped that away for 4. Saw one straight drive very early in the morning. Here's another one to sit back and enjoy.
Looks like he's having a net now. Just toying with the bowling, playing at ease, and there is a sense of urgency. Mid-on was fairly wide. He's taken the aerial route. Nicely played once again. There he goes. And in style. 600 comes up for India. And what a display from Virat Kohli.
Yeah, real pain now for England's captain and the bowlers. The missed chances that Nasser referred to, they're coming back to haunt them. .225 breaks a couple of records. The highest individual score by an Indian captain. Previous best 224 by Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and also brings up the highest score for an Indian batsman against England. It was 224 by Vinod Kambli.
To twos to get back on strike. He's not looking to hit twos though. He's looking to hit maximums now. Very rarely does he take the aerial route in Test match cricket. Kohli is thinking about pushing this lead on as fast as he can.
506 minutes he's been at the crease, and the slower delivery, he picked it up beautifully. It's a lot of sixes in T20 cricket, and now he might have just switched on to that mode. Wonderful striking this once again by the Indian captain.
That's in the air and taken in the deep. Anderson takes the catch, looking to clear deep extra cover. And a magnificent innings from Virat Kohli comes to an end. Trying to up the ante. Has holed out in the deep, but not before he's made 235.
Now just hear the noise and see every fan on this ground stand up. Every England player as well walking up to him, and that is what he does really nice. It's all around, make sure that every section of the stadium is acknowledged for the applause. What has been a terrific innings.
Yeah, and he's enjoyed it, and quite rightly he shares that enjoyment with the crowd. He came along to watch India's finest, and the finest in the game, and he entertained them royally. He leaves the ground, he's gone for a mere 235. 615 for 9.